everyone. It is so nice outside that I just couldn't resist at least starting our videos out here. Now my neighbor is mowing his yard, so I might have to move inside, but at least for a little bit, I'm going to talk to you about the temperature blanket. So if you are watching this video, then we are in week, I don't know, way too many of the temperature blanket along. And if you recall, I am knitting a square right here in one of these colors each week based on the high temperature for Wednesday. Now I am using my lovely Kokomo Yarns Man Cotton and my size 3 needles. And last week my temperature happened to be 72 degrees, which means that we are going to go back up to Blue Moon, which is a really lovely color for our square for this week. So let's see. Blue Moon. All right. So now the next part of this, the fun part of this, hang on, is going to be deciding on the pattern for this week's square. Okay, let's see. Now I think, are we in week 15 or 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15! Week 15! Wow, that's crazy to me. Let's see. We've done a lot of the patterns that are in my knitted blanket along already. But let's see if I can find something fun for us this week. Now I haven't done imitation lattice, so that one could be fun. I haven't done the horizontal parallelogram, so that one could be fun. I haven't done Paitsu. Paitsu's also fun. Let's see. Or the Roman stripe. Now the Roman stripe is a very simple one. Very, very simple one right here. But I think it looks fun. So why don't we go ahead and do the Roman stripe this week. Now I'm going to take you inside so that we can have a little switcheroo and look down and get started. Okie dokie. So we are ready to start the Roman stripe. This is a fairly simple pattern. We're going to cast on 32 stitches, and we're going to use, of course, a Blue Moon and our size 3 needles. And then I'm going to follow my chart and repeat the stitches between the red lines. And remember, I printed in black and white, so my red lines are right there. 15 times, and then repeat the entire chart 7 times. So what this really means is I'm going to knit the first row, of course slipping the first stitch, purl the second row, slipping that first stitch. And then rows 3 and 4 are going to be my pattern rows, where I'm going to knit 1, purl 1 all the way across, and then on my back side I will be doing a purl 1, knit 1, which is going to give me just this little break in my striping. But it'll be really cute, and it'll be really fun, and yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and cast on. Okay, so I did my cast on, and then I went ahead and I did my row 1 and row 2, so because I was just slipping 1, knitting all the way across, and then slipping 1, purling all the way across. And now we are going to do a row 3, which is our pattern row, and again, this is very simple. We're going to slip 1, and then knit 1, purl 1, all the way across, until we hit that very last stitch, and then we will knit 1. So very easy on our repeat. And then again on the back side, a very easy 2-stitch repeat again, only this time we will go ahead and to a knit 1, purl 1 again, because what we want to do is actually make a little seed stitch, sort of a, well, seed stitch stripe. That's how it'll end up being. Okay, so here we go. So this is our Roman stripe. So remember, we've slipped the first stitch on our wrong side row. And now we will purl a stitch and knit a stitch. So we're going to purl one, knit one all the way across. And the hard part of this one for me is remembering if I have done rows 5 and 6 and then 1 and 2 again, or if I've only done rows 5 and 6. Yeah, that's the hard part for me. But again, we're just going to purl one, knit one all the way across. Okay, and then end with that purl one. So there we go. And what that's going to do is it's going to put this little seed stitch stripe in. And that is our quote-unquote Roman stripe. That's the actual patterning for this one. But in order to make it stand out, we have to do 2 rows of just plain stockinette, 2 rows of our pattern, and then 2 more rows of stockinette, and then we repeat again. So I'm going to go ahead and go get started on my square in terms of finishing this up. Now remember, it might take me more than 7 times through the chart. It might take 8 in order to get enough rows in order to make a square. And that's really where we're headed for. It's always about making our squares square. So I will be back when this is all finished and we'll take a look at how it looks. Okay, and I am back with a finished square. So there we go. That is our Roman stripe. Now I did have to put an extra 4 rows in up here before I bound off in order to make my square more square. Oh, and there's Marshmallow joining us yet again. He does like to do that. But I'm pleased with how my blue moon color looks in conjunction with my lovely Roman stripe pattern. And I really like this. I mean, this, again, it just goes to show how a combination of knit and purl stitches really can make a huge difference to the pattern and the appearance of your knitting. I mean, this is just knit a row, purl a row, and then we've got some like little seed stitch or single moss stitch or whatever you want to call it, rows for those 2 center rows. And so it just, you know, gives it a lot of dimension, even though it's a really simple pattern to work. Anyway, so yeah, that's, wow, week 15. Week 15 all sorted out, and I do want to remind you to use the hashtag Black Sheep Fiber Emporium, hashtag BSFE, hashtag Black Sheep Pearly Pirates if you're doing the blanket along. Anytime that you post to social media and it is a product that we carry or that you purchase from us especially, or if you're participating in one of our knit-alongs, tat-alongs, whatever, make sure that you're posting and you're tagging us so that we know that you are posting, because I am pulling a quarterly winner. I only had 20 entries last quarter, so it's a small pool right now, and it is a $25 gift certificate, so, you know, it's a little something to, you know, say thank you for participating and doing all of these things with us. Now, I also want to remind you to make sure that you have subscribed to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Instagram, or and our TikTok channel, because we have fun things that we put on all of those. And apparently I'm getting a surprise visit.
You don't know me.
From Ina.
Crazy.
So anyway, can you say bye to everybody?
Bye, squad.
Not bye, squad.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. That was really helpful. Okay, and I asked Ina to step out so that I could tell you to take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and craftually. Make sure that you are posting and showing me what you're working on. And don't forget to subscribe, like I said, to our YouTube channel, as well as making sure that you are liking our videos, giving us a little comment so that we know that you're out there. So anyway, I will see you all for episode 16 next week. Bye.